Hi everyone, I am Hazel and I'm gonna give you my point of view about this new topic, this new forum that it's called the making of freedom, liberty and the US. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the first question that it's what is your definition of freedom or liberty? So first of all, for me, I'm gonna start with that with those words because for me they are a little bit different or they have a little bit different definition because for me liberty, well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, liberty is the state of being free within a society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. And that's why for me it's a little bit different from um, freedom, because liberty for me it's more like um, use or more like focus in kind of political context or social political context, in a personal or individual uh, context as for me freedom is, because for me freedom means like equality and equity, and means more like you're able to, or you're free to think whatever you want. You're free to speak or give speeches in front of a public. You're free of wearing the clothes that you want, or um, have the behaviors that you want, or choose your favorite religion, or choose your beliefs, and all of all of those stuffs that makes a human a human being, um, and that it's important. And for me that it's why freedom it's a little bit different um, from liberty, because freedom is more like um, based in a as it's more based as an individualism, more like you are able or free to do whatever that you want in a personal way, having your own personal thoughts and opinions and um, actions or wishes, or all of those that makes you a person. And that's why for me it's a little bit different from liberty. um, and well, continue with this um, with the next question, that is, have you ever thought of how to define those two words? Well, yes, before of this film I was interested in this topic, or in these terms, because it is important. It is a kind of situation, or that it's important because knowing them, you can see how they are applying in the society, in our society, or in a universal society, and how important it's know the difference, because you can have a perspective of how the world works, and how is the society working based on this fact about we are a liberty or freedom country, because we are a democratic country, or the democratic countries uh, are free or have liberty or freedom, because that citizens can decide about the government, or what is the best option to govern the country, and that it's important to know about it. And yeah, before of all of this, I doubt about it. And continue with this with the third question, that it's do you think do you think the way you define them it's different from the way they define them in the USA? And well, obviously, um, the answer is no. Well, yeah, it is. It is very different because the people in United States are white people, native speaker white people that have um, have many privileges and have opportunities for the only reason to be white, speak English, and live in a country that is very powerful. Um, Obviously, um, the the definition of this it's very different because, for example, between um, native citizens in United States, for example, black people and white people, um, the gap between them it is extremely huge, um, because, for example, white people in United States, being natives, they have many opportunities or privileges. They are able to choose their religion and have many opportunities, have the opportunities to to act, to socialize with many people. Don't be judged for the way, or discriminated for the way they are wearing uh, certain kind of clothes, or for the way they are walking, or for the way they are practice a religion, or beliefs, or they have certain behaviors. um, they are not judged or discriminated because of that, or at least the most part of them. They are accepted, or seeing it like a normal thing. But because in the case of black people in United States are not the same, the liberty or freedom are not applying in that way, because many of the black people in United States are not free to decide how to wear it. For example, they are judged or discriminated or pointing because, for example, a black people or black person it's wearing black clothes. They are seen like a criminal or a suspicious person, because they can be a steal or a killer or a murderer. Um, but in the case of white people, they are seen like normal. For example, that guy like to wearing black clothing and all of this. But in the case of black people are not the same. They are uh, seen like segregations or minorities. They are seen like they are lazy people, or they are like dangerous, and they don't have to like the opportunities or the same opportunities to white people in all of the environments, education, medical care, jobs or opportunities. Even in the even the opportunity to integrate or the integration to the government or be part of a government, the black people have many obstacles compared to the white people. And it's the same in the case of xenophobia, because white people, especially in the United States, that are very xenophobic with Latin Americans or children from immigrants, especially from Latin America or Asia. They are very xenophobic about it, because they don't see the people as their equal or the same as they are. They seem like minorities, inferiors, or a kind of different people that don't deserve um, the same opportunities or equal opportunities or unequalities opportunities or at least access to medical care or education. So obviously the difference uh, between or the definition of freedom in America or in United States, it is very different from the definition that I have of freedom and liberty. Well, that will be all from my part of things. So thank you for your attention.